Alright, let's watch this thing. So, the new trailer for the live-action How to Train Your Dragon movie just dropped. Like, it's not even an hour old. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm about to. And I am so not excited for this. I really am not. Like, from what I've seen, it just looks exactly like the 2010 animated movie. And, like, I get it. That's the point. It's a shitty point. It sucks. It's just like, what's even the point? And before you comment, it's money, shut up. I know that's the point. It's still a shitty point. I don't like it. It's like, oh my god. I still get comments being like, well, Dean DeWa came back for it. It's gonna be different from the Disney remakes. How? Like how? How is it gonna be different? Like, I mean, the Disney movie still brought people back from the original movies. Like, the Jungle Book remake brought back the original songwriters. The Lion King remake brought back James Earl Jones. Like, Disney does this crap too. Who cares if they brought back somebody that worked on the original movie? It doesn't matter. Like, it's not changing anything. Every time I see people defend this, it's like, well, Dean DeWa is going to mitigate the damage. Mitigate the damage. Do you hear yourselves when you say that? It shouldn't be mitigate the damage. It should be make a good movie. I'm sorry. I just, like, the original How to Train Your Dragon means a lot to me. Like, it's one of my favorite movies. Like you probably guessed that from my 9 Realms videos and all that. Like, but yeah, it genuinely is one of the most important movies in my life. Like, it came out at a really important time in my life. It was really meaningful to me. And to watch it just become this soulless, ugly movie with barely any real color, awful light saturation, it really annoys me. It really does. And to see people try and defend it, like, look, y'all can like whatever you want and stuff like that. That's all fine and good. But, excuse me. But just, guys, have better standards. Like, guys, we deserve better than this. Like, as a fandom, we deserve better than this from How to Train Your Dragon. We really do. You know, but whatever. Let's watch this trailer already. Oh wow, look at all the photorealistic dragons now.
We're all descendants of the finest dragon fighters from everywhere the Vikings ever traveled.
I'm sorry, but live action Stoic just looks so goofy. I'm sorry. I don't know, there's a better image of him later. I said this before on my Twitter, but I am not a fan of how photorealistic the other dragons are. Like, Toothless is the only dragon that looks like the animated movie, but every other dragon looks like it was ripped out of Prehistoric Planet for some reason, and I don't like that. Like, it doesn't look right. It looks a little weird.
Are a threat to all of our lands. It's time, Hiccup.
Oh, come on. Why is it lagging? Why are you lagging now? It's because the internet disconnected again. And it's back. What the actual fuck? Why? Alright.
It's time, Hiccup.
My fucking computer doesn't want me watching this either. It's like, we know you hate this. Don't bother.
It's time, Hiccup.
I have to kill you.
I'll say this much. The CGI actually looks pretty good on Toothless here. Like, it actually looks very nice.
Hear that? I'm a Viking.
Like, yeah, it actually looks pretty good CGI here. The CGI actually looks pretty good here.
It's okay. I won't hurt you.
I said this in the teaser reaction, but, like, I miss that little bit of hesitation. Like, if you saw the original animated version, you noticed there was, like, a slight bit of hesitation there from Toothless. That was an animation error. Like, everybody knows that by now. That was an animation error. Wasn't supposed to be in the movie, but it added so much personality to Toothless in that one shot. Here, though, that hesitation's gone. And I can't think of a better way to sum up the lack of soul this movie's gonna have. I can just tell. Like, it's just the Lion King remake again, pretty much.
Maybe they're not as bad as we think they are.
In case you forgot, our parents' war is about to become ours. Figure out which side you're on.
Oh look, a line from the original movie. Remember that? I remember that shot. I'm sorry. There it is. That's a much better shot. I'm sorry. Live action Live action Stoic just looks so goofy, man. Like in an animated movie, you can forgive the more cartoonish looks because that's the point. It's an animated movie. You can get away with whatever look you want, you know? And I know they're not going for real accurate Vikings here. It's meant to look like the animated movie. It's not meant to look like real Vikings. But I'm sorry, this just looks so goofy to me.
Killed hundreds of us.
And we've killed thousands of them!
It's just a shot-for-shot remake.
Toothless, no! He's a friend!
It's literally the same movie.
You all need to see this. I'm not.
Oh yeah, like the Monstrous Nightmare, yeah. Like, I hate how small the eyes are. Like, I'm sorry if I'm coming across as nitpicking, but like, I don't like how, like, it looks more like a crocodile here, when the original was way more, like, mythical looking. Like, you had the big eyes, you know? Big eye, small, narrow snout. Like, yeah, I guess this still has the snout, but like, it's just the, you know, the eyes, it just looks, I don't like the photorealism here, you know? But I'll give it credit, at least the horns are there. At least the horns are there.
This. I'm not one of them. Wow, you've lost everything. Your father, your tribe,
Your best friend.
What are you gonna do about it?
Probably something stupid.
Well,
But you've already done that.
Did something crazy.
Did something crazy. It's literally every fucking line from the original movie. Like, oh, I bet everyone in the comments will be like, oh, I remember that! I remember that from the original movie! I'm gonna love this movie! Like, it makes me want to go back and rewatch the original! Or we could just do that! Like, we could just do that! That'd be way better if you ask me.
Us? Stick with me.
Excuse me.
All right, bud, you ready?
Oh, that's the Red Death. Hang on, I want to get a good look at the Red Death real quick. Hold on. Yeah, I like the nose. I remember it had a bit of a horn on its nose, but like, damn, that like that thing is protruded as hell.
Come on!
I remember that shot when the wing went through the fire. Yeah, I remember that shot. It's just every shot from the first movie. Oh.
It's like the size of my...
Literally, just the same fucking scene as the original. Oh, it's so dumb. It wasn't even like, even the comedic timing, oh, that's just a chameleon right there. It doesn't even look like an actual, like, again, like, why is it photorealistic? I hate it. Whatever.
It's like the size of my...
Like, even the comedic timing of that scene was off. Like, it was so slow. Like, he had plenty of time to finish the sentence before the terrible terror attacked him there. Like, he had plenty of time.
It's like the size of my...
Like, almost a full second before the terrible terror actually attacked him. What the hell? Oh, man. Oh, God. I'm just... Oh, my God. It's just The Lion King again. It's literally just The Lion King again. Shot for shot, every line. Maybe, like, 2 or 3 words will be different, but that'll really be the only difference. You know? Like, I just don't get why people defend this one. Like, I mean, okay, I get why people defend this. I do. I get why people are defending this remake compared to the Disney remakes. Because, well, this is DreamWorks. It's a different studio. But, like, even if it's a different studio, the reasons are still the same. It's just cashing in on cheap nostalgia. That's all this is. Like, the original movie turns 15 years old this year. You know? Like, it's not a young movie anymore. It's getting up there as an old movie. But, like, for me, it's like, it's just the same thing, you know? There's not really any difference here between this and what Disney does. You know, like, you can just keep you can bring up Dean Dubois all you want. You can bring up Gerald Butler all you want and everything. And, like, I love those guys. I love the original movie. This is just the same cynical, soulless cash grab that the Disney movies are. Like, there's no difference to me. And from this trailer, it just looks exactly that. It's a shot-for-shot remake. Every line is from the original movie. Like, I'm sure when I see this movie, which, yeah, I'll go watch it because, yeah, I'm just a cynic like that. because, like, you know, I know people are gonna want to see that review. It's just gonna be more of that. Like, there's just nothing here that's new. They're not changing anything. It's just soulless nostalgia pandering. That's all this is, you know? Like, every shot's the same, every line's the same. Maybe there'll be a couple of minor differences. Like, obviously, the dragons being photorealistic is different, but I don't like it, because, again, these are very unique designs, you know? And they fit the world of animation so well. They were so uniquely designed, you know? Then again, you had Chris Sanders designing them, so that's kind of why they were so cool and unique looking and so memorable, even after all these years. But, like, in photorealistic, it's just not the same, you know? It's just, ugh. Like, again, like, y'all can like whatever y'all want. If you really are excited for this and all that, then, you know, more power to you. But I just think we should have better standards for How to Train Your Dragon. Like, I mean, we all came together and agreed the Nine Realms was trash, right? But this, like, guys, come on. We gotta have higher standards than this. Like, at least the Nine Realms was a different thing. Terrible, but at least it was something else. It wasn't just, I mean, okay, yeah, it did kind of rip off the original a lot, didn't it? But, like, I don't know. Like, why couldn't they have done a movie adaptation of the book? You know? That would have been different, you know? But, I don't know. You know? Like, I don't want to say I hope it fails, because that's really mean, and I know a lot of genuinely talented people worked on this movie. You know, the actors are doing a good job with what they got. Like, I know, like, that's mean, because on the one hand, if this movie fails, we don't get any more live-action remakes, and that's a good thing. But on the other hand, the people who worked on this movie, they lose their jobs, and that's not fair, you know? Because this is just Hollywood now. Hollywood in general now is just doing this nostalgic pandering. This is just the state of Hollywood now, and it sucks. But, yeah, it's just, like I said, it's a double-edged sword. It sucks either way. Either way, my thoughts in general, I'm not excited. I just don't see any real potential for this. It just looks like a soulless remake, you know, shot for shot, line for line, nothing new. It's just, I don't like it. It's whatever to me. But, yeah, that's it. But yeah, I know some people are going to be asking, hey, when's that Jungle Book video coming out? I've been sick for the last few weeks. Like, I got the flu a few weeks back, and I've just been, like, sick for the last, like, almost 3 weeks. I'm not even exaggerating when I say I've been sick and miserable for the last 2 or 3 weeks. And, like, it just got to a point where I couldn't even record the script at all because I was coughing every 30 seconds. Like, I was downing a bag of Halls, like every hour. Like, see, even it's still there, kind of. But like, I got those big bags of Halls that have like 80 drops in them in each. I went through 3 of those bags. I'm not even exaggerating when I said I went through 3 bags. That's how bad it was getting. But I'm finally on the up and up, and I'm finally getting better, and I finally can get to the point where I can record and edit. So hopefully the Jungle Book video will be out sometime next week. I want to go for that. But like, I knew this was out today, so I wanted to record this and get this out for you guys. So yeah, but those are my thoughts on this trailer. I'm just not excited for this movie. I'm still gonna go see it because I know the video will do well. It'll piss people off, but but it'll do well. But anyway, yeah, those are my thoughts on How to Train Your Dragon. Love the original. This is just that again, only worse. Same as Lion King.